Consistent. Nice.
You're in the red. I'll go down.
Now let's go extra.
Just stick it on there and then I'll edit it.
We're at a wayside in Norway on E6 next to a bubbling brook. Giant boulders. There's Shannon coming out with her camera.
Hey.
Unfortunately, the sun is not shining, but it is beautiful. Oh, there's the sun, Shan.
Alright, so we are on the windy road to Flock, where we pick up our ferry over to the campground that we're staying at. As you can see, it's very windy back and forth. Say hi, Mark.
Hey.
Say hi, Mom.
Hey, I'm in the back seat.
Thanks for watching.
Pretty easy. Get in line. Get on the ferry. Get off the ferry. Be cautious when you get off because everybody's in a hurry. And the ferry guy tells you where to go. So Beth figured out all the how to pay for it stuff. That was the hardest part. And now they're out there eating ice cream. Waiting for the ferry. Bueno ice cream. So it's a good day in Norway. It did not take them long to finish that ice cream. It's almost gone. Very quick. Quicker than the ferry. Alright, I'm here with Beth, and she's going to introduce our video, or a segment of video that we have about family in Norway. So, Beth, What can you tell us about your family history from Norway?
My grandparents on my dad's side immigrated to Duluth, Minnesota from Norway in 1903. My dad was always very proud of his Norwegian heritage, and he always shared all his memories of them with me. And then I've always wanted to travel there.
Cool. Can you explain how you decided to travel to Norway?
The first one of our family, Melanie, my daughter, she was there when she was going to school at Cambridge, and I was pretty jealous of her. And then later, we took a couple cruises on Viking cruise lines and visited Norway, but we didn't have the time, I wanted to see more of Norway. It was just a little taste on the cruises, so I needed more.
And what can you tell us about your visit to Trondheim with Vidar? I think I said his name right.
Vidar?
Vidar.
Mm-hmm.
Vidar. Ellen and Marius.
Well, Vidar is a cousin of mine. I found an email address in some of my dad's things that he had written an email quite a few years ago, and I just reached out to say, hi, I'm Floyd's daughter. Could we, we'd love to meet you. We'll be in Trondheim. And he replied back, and they invited us to their home, and Ellen and they gave us a dinner, a traditional Norwegian dinner of sour cream porridge and meats and flatbread, and it was so delicious, and it was really special to have a little bit more Norwegian heritage live.
Yeah, we stayed up until...
We were there very late, but the sun never sets. We didn't realize. We just kept talking and talking. It was a wonderful evening.
Yeah, and there was some of that, what's that liqueur?
Oh, aquavit.
Aquavit,
yes.
Some aquavit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about the other visit that we did to Hitra with Erlend and Goodman and his wife?
Yeah, we then on the next day we visited Hitra. Erlend gave us a grand tour of the island. The island is where my people are actually from, where my grandfather was born, where his wife was also born on the island of Hitra, which is near Trondheim. And he showed us the foundation and the well of the original house where my grandpa was born. And then he also showed us another house where we have relatives that are living to this day that was built in 1904. And I actually had a picture of that house in my dad's things, so that was really special to see that. And then we went to a salmon fish farm that another cousin of mine owns there on the island of Hitra. They're a huge exporter of salmon, one of the largest exporters of salmon in the world. So if you eat salmon, chances are it's from Hitra and possibly from my cousin's fish farm.
And do you have anything to say to your family in Norway?
Oh, we were so overwhelmed by your kindness and opening your arms and your homes to us, and it was really amazing to have strangers, cousins, invite us, and then once we got there, it was just like family. It was like family we hadn't met, but very warm and welcoming. So, tusen takk to all of you. We really appreciated your generosity. And if you ever want to visit the U.S., just reach out to us. We're more than happy to have you come.
And can you tell us why we're doing this video this way?
Oh, Mark, why don't you tell us?
Shooting in Trondheim?
Yeah, Mark, you explain that.
Well, the thing is, we're doing this little interview thing here because when you're with family, you don't want to have the camera sticking in their faces and stuff, and you don't. That's not what we were there for. We were there to visit and see stuff. We took pictures and we took some video, and you'll see that video. But we wanted to give you a little background on who took us around and how nice they were to us. So we just wanted to put that out in this introduction, and that's about all. So I hope you enjoy the video.
It worked. I think so.
Let's see.
And a selfie.
I'm behind a bus in Norway. It's electric. It's charging up above with that little beam that's sticking out. there's a device that goes up and grabs the power and charges the bus.
This is the church where my Norwegian grandfather was baptized in. We're on the island of Hitra in Norway, and this is where all my Norwegian relatives were born and raised. And that's the church.
It's been struck by lightning 3 times.
Yep.
And burned down and rebuilt. And then Beth's got some cousins in the graveyard. And the sea is right there. Tell me where you are.
I'm at a fish farm that my cousin owns here in Norway on Hitra and Freya.
I don't see any fish fences.
No, they're over there somewhere.
Okay.
You have to watch them on TV.
Okay.